Yeah, felt bad for her. All right. But speaking of injuries, we gotta go to the boxing because somebody's feelings was injured. But look, Devin Haney is reportedly suing Ryan Garcia for financial reasons, for financial damage and emotional damage and mental damage, basically, right? So obviously, as a boxer, this news come out to the world, it doesn't look right. So we gotta just react to this situation right here. As you can see in the video, he got dropped 3 times by Ryan Garcia. But here, I'm gonna go first on this one, y'all. My reaction is this: am I okay with him doing this? Listen, man, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm cool with it. I am cool with it, y'all. I'm cool with it. Now, a lot of people don't like it because how it look. This is why I'm cool with it. Number one, Ron Garcia cheated. Let's start there. All right. I'm not a fan of cheaters. He cheated. If you cheat, you know what I mean? You gotta pay your punishment. That's and then he got a year suspension. Dave, Tank, he just had his fight, right? How long has it been since he had his last fight?
It's been a year.
It was over a year, right?
Mm-hmm.
When last time Terrence Cole had a fight?
About a year.
So a year suspension? Are you serious? That's all you getting, that man? Now, don't get me wrong. There has been other situations that really stuff didn't really happen. Like a lot of people say, "Oh, Ron Garcia," but that ain't got nothing to do with Devin Haney though. They got nothing to do with him. The man was, think about it. He was undefeated and he lost his whole reputation of that fight. And the person he lost to was somebody who cheated. You know, so and then now on top of that, all the taunting Ryan Garcia was doing before the fight and during the fight, after he won, he all licking his tongue, you know, jumping on the turnbuckle, not wanting to shake Devin Haney's hand after the fight was over, all that stuff, right? So Devin Haney is like, okay, he went low with the belt. Devin Haney's kind of like, okay, I'm giving you another blow too. And what Devin Haney is doing is actually legal, you know. So and on top of that, the contract situation. So Devin Haney's not getting paid for that fight. That's what's going on.
And neither one of them have gotten paid after what happened. So that's not on Haney. That's on Golden Boy. I think that's Golden Boy's fault. That has nothing to do with
But because of what happened, right?
Mm-mm. That's just a contract
It
situation.
had nothing to do with that.
Mm-mm.
Wow, that's on you then. But I'm okay with it. Now, if you want to call him Saul, hey, y'all call him Saul if you want. You know what I mean? But guess what? If he goes out and win, that's what he has to do. He goes out and continue to win and keep the undefeated record, then people will sweep this under the rug if he beat formidable opponents. But I'm cool with it.
Yeah,
I have no issue with it.
Formidable opponents. He can't be anybody. So I'll say, oh, and my bad, I forgot to zone you out for your intro. My bad.
No,
My bad. But I'm a little conflicted. I don't really know how to feel in this situation. Because he said that he wants to get it back in blood. That means he wants to get it back in a fight. That's perfect. That is the way that everyone in boxing feels as though it's the right way to do it. I'm not a boxing expert. I don't claim to be. I'm just a fan of boxing. If the experts are saying that he should be only worried about getting it done in the ring, then I have no reason to disagree with them. But as a businessman, when you lose your reputation like that, then I can kind of understand why he's taking it to these lengths. But I'm pretty sure there's been plenty of situations where someone has lost a fight due to someone cheating, and it didn't end up in someone getting sued. But they also haven't been in the same position that Devin Haney is in either. So, because it's a rare situation when you're pretty much in control of your fights and stuff like that. Because a lot of the fighters are doing that now. Look at what Canelo's doing. Because it all stems from what Floyd has done. Floyd has laid out a blueprint to be a boxer and be a businessman at the same time. And that's kind of sort of what Devin Haney's trying to do. Having his father as his basically his promoter, his manager, and everything like that. So it's cool to see, but for me, I'll say that maybe he should just. The guy got suspended. He got suspended for a year. But if you look at it, more times than not, boxers fight maybe twice, maybe 3 times a year. So he loses his opportunity to fight anyone for a year. He already got his money taken away from him from the fight because of the results of him testing positive 3 times. So Garcia lost the money that he won in that fight. That's more than enough for me, I believe. I believe that's more than enough for him to be able to go ahead and just let it go and worry about the fight for next year. Haney, this is your moment to prove that you are actually the better boxer by going out and fighting someone else that's worthy. And I'm not saying go fight Sandor Martin and beat him. I don't think Sandor Martin's is that caliber of a fighter when it comes to you. I'm saying go fight someone like Teofimo Lopez. Go fight Sabrina Matias, who just lost a devastating fight. Go fight someone like Gerard Ennis, Boots. Go fight someone like that. That way you prove to yourself and to everyone else that you are the boxer that you was before you fought Ryan Garcia. Because that fight, whether most people believe Ryan Garcia cheated or not, whether it happened on purpose or not, that's not my argument here. My thing is, if you look at what you said before the fight, and you said that he likes the left hook, and you're going to be prepared for that. In the fight, you were not prepared for that. So there's something wrong with you as well for losing that fight, saying that you were prepared for that left, even though he kept landing it on you. So maybe there's something that you need to do to fix your defense and become a better boxer and fight other boxers that are just as good as Ryan Garcia and yourself.
Man, I ain't gonna front. I do think it's soft with a capital T. Soft. I ain't gonna lie to you. I do because he want to sue him, and for some reason they're gonna end up fighting again. It's gonna be a rematch. So suing him it's not gonna do nothing. You just got beat up. Now you want to get it back in blood, rematch, fight him again. He said he'll fight you again, fight him again. And if you want to make the rule, like a tank do, make the rules more strict or whatever you got to do, make the rules more strict. But you fight him again. You trying to sue him to get your win back and all this other type stuff. Why? For what? I mean, I understand everybody took an L. You're not gonna be Floyd Mayweather. I feel like he's trying to tailor his fights so he can finish undefeated. Have one or two, big fights in there, maybe, you know what I'm saying? But then this the one of the big fights he had in there and he lost. So now you're gonna do a fight again. They ain't never take the wins away from no other boxer. Never. I can't remember this happening. They never took wins away or lost. Now it's a no contest. That never happened before. Now you want to sue him? Come on, man. No. That's not I think it's soft. I think you got to get it back, like you said, in blood and fight him again. You need a rematch. And with that rematch, show everybody that extra 2-3 pounds that he had, even though he was showing that he was eating cakes and everything like that before the fight. Everything that he was showing that he was doing, he probably going to build it again. So, I mean, it's soft. Come on, Haney. You gotta do better, man. Then his father talks the way he talks and all this other type stuff. Oh yeah, I'm big in the city, I'm big on the block, all this other type. And then you turn around and you sue somebody, you're illegal with it. So I mean, you're not even trying to get it back in blood for yourself. You was doing a lot of talking too. You probably the reason why Devin Haney started talking the way he was doing, because you was talking reckless too, and you not even the one fighting.
I still got Bill Honey in the doghouse for that conversation he had against Floyd on Instagram Live.
Well, so. Yeah, that's just you glorifying the wrong stuff, brother. Exactly. You trying to be good in the hood, you glorifying the wrong stuff. Is that really what you want everybody to see or want everybody to do? But exactly. At the same time, you said all this and you just turned around and you went to the legal situation. You went to court. So stop. I'm not buying it in. Devin Haney, I think his stock is I ain't gonna say dropping, but he's not he's not being considered the type of fighter in the class that he was in. Everybody see that he's not that. He's not the only one at the top two. So I mean that's soft.
Yeah, soft. SAWFT. Soft.
Soft.
Yeah, man. I just think he.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can hear me. Okay, something going on with my connection. I don't know what's going on out of nowhere. Anyways, so I should have said this business wise. You used the word. I understand. Now you ask me personally, would I do that? No, I wouldn't do that. But my whole thing is the fact that Ryan Garcia taunted the whole time and try to clown him, and then he cheated. That's why business wise, I'm okay with it. But I
But it
do
was
agree with
on
that too, Dave. Also, like, huh?
I said it was on both sides because they was tying him too. Like it was on both
Yeah.
sides.
Yeah, they were.
They were tying him too. It's on both sides. So I mean, you can't throw a
And
It was
rock,
more so the dad
throw a
though.
rock
The
in the
dad.
glass house and be mad. If
I
somebody
mean,
do it,
Garcia taunted Tank when he was fighting Tank. He just
No,
lost.
Garcia was OC though, man.
He,
Nah, Garcia was, but like with the fight, you normally do that stuff. But Garcia was wilding though, which is I'm cool, but I'm saying like, but when you find somebody cheated, it kind of like dang. So, but you understand the experts and handle it in the ring if you have the opportunity, then it's like yeah, I understand that also, which I would probably prefer, but I'm not going to like kill the dude for doing like people call him soft all that stuff, but look. If he wins this, get his money, and then he goes out and beat formidable opponents, are we still gonna call him soft? You know, but he has to do that though.
exactly, you got to prove yourself. Because right now he's
He gotta
soft,
prove himself. Yeah.
soft,
gotta prove,
soft.
gotta prove himself because that
Gotta prove-
he like I say, even with him suing, he said what Garcia was famous for, and he lost for Ryan Garcia doing what he's famous for. So that's my issue.
Yeah, his father talked too
Exactly.
much. His father talked as much like he boxing. So yeah, you gotta. So you gotta just you gotta take that L, brother. Keep your head held high. Everybody great took an L. Except Floyd the
Yeah.
only in boxing history to like go undefeated, but everyone great in boxing took an L. So
I mean,
like
Floyd has lost the fight though. Remember when he was in the Olympics, he lost that. So it's not a professional fight.
that's not professional.
What I'm saying is he's dealt with loss
He's
before.
talking.
I'm pretty
Yeah, every
sure
fighter lost.
everyone dealt with a
Tank
loss.
undefeated.
Tank gonna end up losing one of these fights, guys.
You think he
One of
gonna
the
lose?
next
I don't know, man.
You think he gonna lose against your cousin? That's why you saying that.
know which one gonna pop up. Somebody gonna take an L that day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, we know that for sure. But speaking
I
of
took
taking
his
the
head.
L, I think